Continue to love life and never stop dreaming. May beauty and happiness surround you, not only on your birthday, but always.
Oh my gosh, this is horrible. Are you seeing this? Yikes. The wind is just brutal. Today's a pretty exciting day. I haven't skated in over a month. I think it's been like a month and a half. It's been a long time. It's the longest span I have taken off the ice since COVID. I just don't typically take long breaks off the ice. I don't like it. I don't like to have to get back into it. It's a lot easier to maintain. So I obviously don't skate as much when I'm home on break in between contracts because the schedule is just so demanding. But today I am finally heading back to the rink for the first time in what feels like forever. As you guys may know, I was suffering a bit of an injury on my last contract. I managed to finish the contract strong. I didn't miss any shows, which was something I'm really proud of. I probably pushed myself a little too hard, but I just wanted to be in every single show because it's the best show and I was just so proud to skate every single time. So my knee was giving me a ton of issues and I'm finally feeling so much better. It definitely took a while, but we are here now and I think it's time to get back to the ice. Just been working on some editing this morning. That's pretty much all I've been up to. And I've also been listening to the Call Her Daddy podcast, this one, about Rachel Kirkconnell and Matt James' breakup. It's crazy. So I've been playing this in the background while editing. I do need to wash my hair so badly. I should have done it yesterday, pushing it off till today, but it might have to wait a couple hours because I'm gonna skate around 12-ish. So there's no point in me washing and drying it before then. But before we go to the rink, I wanna get my workout in for the day. Time to make the bed. It's one of those simple things that takes you honestly a minute or two and just makes a huge difference. The bedding is so outdated. I've had it for years and years and years, but I don't know if I want to buy anything new because I don't know how much longer I'm gonna live here. So, I mean, I guess I could give it a little revamp just to modernize it a little bit. Also, I've had these balloons up for about a week now. I had them as my backdrop for when I unboxed my plaque, but I didn't want to get rid of them, so I put them there. They're a little bit annoying because every time I have to open or close the door, this one gets in the way, so I kind of have to like pull it out and then shut the door and vice versa. Obviously not a big deal, but I feel like they have run their course and it's time to take those down pretty soon. What do I want to wear today? Maybe we'll go with brown. I definitely want to wear my new shorts. All right. Outfit is on for this morning. I'm like obsessed with these shorts. These are one of my favorite thrift finds. They're just so comfy and like silky smooth. And I just love the color and I'm obsessed. I need to check my app to see what my workout plan is for the day. I want to say it's upper body. Yep, it's a sculpted upper body. So it's a 28-minute workout, but 40 minutes total with warm up and cool down, which actually works out perfect because I am going to be skating later, so don't want to do too much on my lower half. So this will be perfect. The rink is gonna be real cold today, so I have lots of layers that I just grabbed. I'm talking 2 pairs of pants, probably some leg warmers over that, a tank top, a long sleeve sweater, or like zip up, and then a heavier sweatshirt over top, maybe a scarf. Might be overdoing it a little bit, but the rink is really, really cold, first and foremost. And secondly, I'm not used to cold rinks. Studio B is really warm, so I need to prepare myself. Otherwise, I'm not getting anything done. We're in the car, we're en route. I am excited to skate. It's been a month and a half since I have last been on the ice. Last time I skated, it was closing night of Utopia. Guess what? So, needless to say, I'm excited to skate again. I'm hoping that my knee cooperates and I don't have any pain or issues there. Probably gonna be a bit rusty because, like I said, month and a half off. But yeah, I'm hoping that my knee doesn't start hurting. And yeah, I don't know how much I'll actually get done considering the ice is so cold. But I'm gonna skate for about an hour and then that'll be it for today. But I braided my hair so it's nice and out of the way. And I have so many layers. I also grabbed my my puffer coat to start with because I'm definitely gonna need that. But it's Mom's birthday! Happy birthday, Mom.
Thank you.
Got anything to say?
I don't feel a year older.
That's good.
Most of the time. Other than that, it'll be nice to spend the day with Jordan. Nothing.
Nice.
It's been a long time since we've been in the ring together.
It has been a long time, yes. It's gotta be, what, 8 months, 9 months?
Probably.
Somewhere around there, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 9 months. It'll be good, and then we have some dinner plans for Mom's birthday tonight. We've made it. So good to be back. I definitely wore enough layers because I'm not that cold. So we're off to a strong start. I'm literally dizzy. That has not happened in so long. I've done some stroking, some gliding, some edging, all that. Now I'm gonna attempt to jump, but I don't know how it's gonna go because my blades are so dull and I'm sliding off my edge. And secondly, I am not balanced at all. Like, I'm refining my rocker, so wish me luck. Not me being winded from an axle, but it wasn't too bad. Going into skating today, I had a feeling that I was going to be a bit rusty and jumps were going to feel a little bit strange. So it didn't come as a shock to me when I started jumping, and I totally felt differently than I usually do. The more I work through it, the more jumps I do, the better it feels. So I think that's going to be the theme for today, is to just keep doing it. So that is exactly what I did. I went through all of my double jumps and I probably did each jump 10 to 15 times just to sort of feel my body again. And it's amazing how quickly the muscle memory kicks in and it starts to feel more normal. As an athlete, I think it's one of the coolest things to have trained for years, and even with time off of the ice, I pretty much jump right back into it like no time has passed. And this definitely is the case for other sports as well, not just figure skating. Double toe is actually pretty good. It's time for double loop. I definitely did get a bit ahead of myself and got really excited when jumping because the last time I was on the ice, I was in excruciating pain in the back of my knee, under my knee, and on my kneecap. So getting to jump without any sort of pain was such a relief, and it just felt so good to be on the ice again, pain-free, and just fully enjoying every second. Just want to remind everyone, these jumps are a lot easier than the jumps I used to do as a competitive figure skater, but life as a professional performer is a lot different than a competitive athlete. I really want to try double axel, but I'm not scared. It's just my calibration today is a little bit off because I haven't skated in so long, so it's probably not the best idea. I'm gonna fill out a couple singles and see if it's, I mean, I'm sure I could do it, but you know what I'm saying, maybe not. As a professional, you know your body so well, and if something is slightly off, you can usually make it work. But of course, there's no reason to risk it, especially after coming back from an injury. So I really just wanted to test out how the single axle felt before jumping right into a double. I can definitely do it. I know it. Just to explain what went wrong on this first jump, everything looked fine except I did not check out of the landing fast enough. Yikes, oh god. I haven't fallen on one of those in so long, like so long. I don't think I trusted myself. Okay, that was okay. Take this as a gentle reminder that nobody is perfect. Even professionals have days like this, so just wanted to show you the reality of getting back into skating when you take some time off. Showing up for yourself is the most important thing, so the fact that I could get into the rink today and skate without pain was a win in my books. I fear I might have overdone it a little bit with the jumping, but it feels so good to be back that I got carried away. So I think we're gonna cut it there, but really happy with my jumping today. What a special treat. Today I'm getting a 5-minute lesson from my mom. A speed spin lesson. Now, jumping after a month and a half off is one thing, but spinning after that much time off is an entirely different story. I actually find it so much harder to spin after taking a break from the ice because your balance is just a little bit off, your calibration is off, where your weight is distributed on your blade is different as well, so finding that sweet spot on your blade is a bit of a challenge when you haven't skated in some time. My spinning definitely improved as the session went on and as I spun more, but you can definitely tell that my weight is going from the front of my blade to the back of my blade, which is definitely not supposed to happen. The sweet spot for your weight while spinning is on the ball of your foot. I'm definitely going to spend some more time working on my spins the next time I head to the rink. That was so much fun. I'm probably going to be sore, and I'm actually not that tired, but I definitely worked hard. That was a good day. It was. That was a great day. I definitely overdid it. But are we surprised? Not at all. Not at all. I feel so accomplished. I got such a good workout in. I burned, let's see, 435 calories.
Wow.
Wow. That's the best thing
awesome
about exercise. It's just like an activity because you don't realize. I mean, I'm used to skating. My body and my muscles are used to that motion. But when you're just doing something you enjoy, you don't even think about how much energy you're exerting and burning. It felt really good, and I'm so happy. Whoa, was that the wind?
Yes, it was.
Wow, the car just shook. I'm so happy with how my knee is feeling. I didn't have any pain. I did one position in the spin that definitely is not something I should be doing right now. That hurted. I probably jumped a little more than I should have, but I was just excited, so it was great. I had a great session, feel very accomplished. And now we're gonna go get Mom her birthday drink from Starbucks.
To the bank.
Oh yeah, we gotta go. Oh, are we going to the bank over here?
We can do the Starbucks by our house, right?
Yeah, but that one's a nightmare to get into the parking lot.
Oh.
So good to see you, Suzanne. That's what it says. Ooh, look at that.
Happy birthday. Never done this before.
Used your birthday reward. And we're home. Hello. Hello, princess. Putting the fire on. It's freezing. But it is 2:45. I'm so hungry. I haven't had lunch yet. And I don't really know what I want. I've leftover chicken I could have from last night, or I can do chicken soup dumplings, which is kind of what I'm leaning towards, but also the chicken can go bad. So But then I could use the chicken for dinner tomorrow. I've made my decision. I need my coconut aminos or my chili onion crunch. So I'm just putting the coconut aminos right on the top. And then, of course, the chili onion crunch, which I love spice. If you haven't gathered by now, I love it. So I really like adding this to it. Okay, that looks phenomenal. Like, look at that. Here we go. I'm honestly surprised that these have 16 grams of protein, or 17 grams. Either way, and quite frankly, I did not want to cook anything for lunch today, so this is perfect. There you go. There you go, nice and comfy. I need to get back to work, so I'm gonna edit for the next couple hours. Got the headphones in, fireplace is on, and I'm just gonna zone in. It's 5:15 and it's time for me to get ready for the evening. I did say this morning I was gonna wash my hair today, but I lied. It will definitely be washed tomorrow morning. But we are going to dinner for my mom's birthday today, so instead of washing it and drying it, I just thought I could do a slick back for tonight, and then tomorrow I'll have beautifully fresh, clean hair. While I get ready, I thought it'd be fun to answer some skating related questions because I feel like I haven't talked about my skating history in a while. I mean, I have talked about it a ton on my channel, and if you've been around for a while, you kind of have an idea, but for those of you who are new, we have a lot of new faces on this channel. I thought I could do a little refresh, so I had you guys submit some questions on Instagram, so we're just gonna go through and answer some while I get ready. But like I said, I am doing a slick back today, so I'm gonna try to get as close to a center part as I can. My hair does not like to do a center part, so I just get as close as I can. A little bit of backstory for anyone who doesn't know, I am a professional figure skater. I've been a professional for 5.5 years, almost 6 years now, and before that I skated competitively my entire life basically. I started skating when I was really young, and then I was very competitive all the way through college, and then I started skating professionally. Been working on cruise ships since 2019. So yeah, that is a very brief backstory. For my first question, when did you start skating, and do both of your parents know how to skate? As I said, I started skating when I was really young, so I actually started when I was 4 years old, and I actually got into skating because my mom was a figure skater, so she started at 12, and then when she was older she became a coach, and that is how I got into it because she was always bringing me to the rink when she coached, and then I asked her to start, and then that was it. So my mom is a skater, my dad is not. He is a coach, but he's a baseball coach. How many minutes or seconds do you have to change during a show? This answer can really vary depending on the show, your track, and there's just a bunch of factors, but usually there's pretty quick changes. My last contract, I had an 18-second quick change. We didn't have any dressers backstage, so we were doing it all on our own, which was a bit stressful. Obviously we got used to it, but it was a lot to handle. I've also had changes that are like a minute long, 2 minutes long, but usually the average is like 30 to 40 seconds. I already have a tiny bit of makeup on, so I'm just gonna, I guess, freshen it up without taking it off. It's not my favorite thing to do, but it'll work for a couple hours. So, next question. Would you ever want to return to Utopia? I love that ship and I'm ready to go back. As great of an experience as I had, I don't think I want to go back. That show holds such a special place in my heart, and I just love it so much, and I had the best time performing it for 7 months. Getting to be cast one was just so special, but I don't think any experience going back would top that. It would just feel weird to go back to do that show again with a different cast. Also, 3 and 4 day cruises are really, really difficult, depending on the show, of course, and the schedule, but our schedule on Utopia was really busy. There was really not much time for our bodies to recover. I was definitely tired early on into the contract. I did settle in. It was just a lot on my body and also a lot mentally, and I think that nothing will top that experience, so I don't need to go back. I will obviously always cherish that contract. Have you ever had any serious incidents or injuries? Skates are sharp and you are moving fast. I have had far too many injuries to name with skating. It's a very demanding sport on your body, especially as a single skater. You are just put through the ringer. The impact of jumping really just breaks your body down over time. I've had so many hip related injuries over the years. I have fallen and hit my head really hard before. I've had ankle injuries. I broke my finger. Like, I've had a lot of injuries. I also just was dealing with my knee this last contract. So, you know, it's a lot on your body. Can you start ice skating as an adult? 1000%. It's never too late to start something new. And if it's something that you really want to do and you're excited about trying, just go for it. You have absolutely nothing to lose and you have everything to gain. It's just truly such a joy to skate, and I just love it so much, and I highly recommend it. I mean, that goes for anything in life. You're never too old to start something. You just go for it, you know? You have nothing holding you back, and you'd be surprised how quickly you can learn a new skill. What are necessities for skating / performing? Those are two different questions. Necessities for skating, you need obviously skates, good quality skates, boots that will support your ankles. You don't want to be in skates that are not very supportive because obviously you don't want to have any sort of ankle injuries, twist your ankle, break your ankle, things like that. Also investing in a good pair of blades. But of course, everyone is different and everyone has different preferences, so you just have to see what you like best. Other essentials for skating, I would say some sort of towel to wipe your blades at the end of a session, hard guards so that you don't destroy them when you're walking from wherever you got your skates on to get on the ice, as well as soft soakers to protect your blades when you're not on the ice, water and electrolytes, definitely essential. It's not really an essential, but I love having my Apple Watch to track my exercise. For performing, you need a good pair of false eyelashes, that's an essential, and a classic red lip. You have to have it. So I like a liquid lipstick because it stays on your lips. You can drink and eat and it won't move. Also won't get on your teeth when you're performing. I think those are my two performing essentials. Oh, and a Ready Freddy. Ready Freddy is like 100% an essential for me when getting ready and also in between shows. It's so easy to throw on, so comfortable, and they're just so cute too. Going back to injuries, what has been your worst injury? My worst injury has been when I tore my labrum. I had surgery on it back in, oh my god, I don't even know what year that was. 2018? 2017? Somewhere around there. For my labrum, I did continue to compete the rest of the season because I'm stubborn, and I found out it was torn in June or July, and the season doesn't end till Nationals in January. So I didn't want to miss out on that, but the surgery went really well. I obviously fully recovered from that, and I actually recovered 2 months quicker than they anticipated, so that was good. What is your favorite thing to perform while doing a show? I think my favorite thing to do is spins. People go crazy for a spin, especially a backspin. It's actually one of the easiest spins, but people they love it. Also, my drop split, I love that. People really enjoy that as well. We're almost done with the makeup, so I only have a couple more questions. Favorite routine to ever perform? Hands down, my favorite solo ever to perform was Tutti Frutti, which was the one that was built around me, and that was on last contract on Utopia. 1000% was my favorite to perform. It was just exactly my style. It was so fun. It was fast-paced and energetic and just like a really cute character as well, and I loved the costume, so that was definitely my favorite. What is the audition process for cruise ships? So, I don't know if I can answer this while I'm doing lips. Okay, lipstick is good. For figure skaters working on a cruise ship, the process is a little bit different. We do have to audition. We don't go anywhere in person, but we do send an audition video to the casting director. So you put together a video with your best elements, jumps, spins, skating skills, performance, things like that. And then I also included a paper resume of all my accomplishments in my competitive career. Send that in. If you hear back, then you'll set up a phone call, have a quick phone call, and then hopefully you're offered a contract. That is how I went about it. I heard back initially after sending it in like 5 days. I had a phone call the next day, and then that night I had a contract. Makeup is good to go. For my last question, how long can you go without skating before worrying about losing skills? I bring this up because I haven't skated in a month and a half. I think that's honestly the longest I would want to go. And even today, going back to the rink, I definitely felt rusty when I first started my session. By the end, I felt really good. Spinning was still a little bit weird finding my balance, but yeah, a month and a half is probably the longest I would ever want to go without skating, because then you start to, I don't know, feel a little bit rusty. It comes back to you so quickly. Like, muscle memory is insane, because I stepped on the ice and I felt like kind of all over the place, and within 15 minutes, I felt back to normal. Typically, I would never take that long of a break, but I was just letting my knee rest and recover. Outfit is on. I actually thrifted this sweater and I think it's so cute, especially with the slick back. And then I have these like brown pleather pants on. So this is my look for dinner. Out of respect for my mom, I'm not going to tell you how old she is today, but if I told you the age, you wouldn't believe me. So I'm excited to go have a nice meal with my parents, of course. It's always so nice to go out to dinner with them. And I'm very hungry, so you best believe I already peeked at the menu.
Dinner time for my birthday.
I got a blueberry lavender martini, something a little different. It looks delicious, probably tastes delicious too. Oh my god, that is delicious.
Is it good?
We're back. That was a phenomenal dinner. My spicy pasta was to die for. It was so good. I got like a hot pepper marinara with chicken added and it was so good. I didn't finish, which means I have leftovers, which is very exciting. I can't get my shoe off though. Oh, there we go. And we're back and it's not even 8 o'clock. We didn't get dessert, but I do have those dark chocolate covered Reese's from Trader Joe's.
Or those toffee things that I saw
You can
there?
try that.
Yeah, you got it.
And we have these. Mom loves toffee. Happy birthday.
Still good though.
Oh, paper. I love paper. Oh, wow, that's grandma right there.
Oh, mittens for the rink.
Maybe one more, wait.
Thank you.
You have.
Yeah, of course.
They match my outfit.
Well, that was not the purpose of that. But
They match
Thank
the
you.
outfit. Oh.
Thanks, babe. Ooh. Perfume. It's like...
I can't wait to see that on video.
I love that one you gave me. I use it all the time.
that's good. Okay, it's quite literally 8:15 and I'm in my pajamas. I don't really eat pasta all too often, but I just love it. And whenever I do, it's so rich. And I ate so much of it that now I'm just full and I just want to chill. I really should do a little bit more editing, but I think for the rest of the night, I'm gonna just enjoy my evening. I've been watching the Call Her Daddy podcast with Rachel Kirkconnell, and like she's talking about her breakup, and it's a really long interview. So I'm almost done with it. So I think I'm gonna put that on, watch the rest of it, and then I'm gonna dig into a new book. I'm an hour in, and I have about 35 minutes left of the interview. So we're gonna watch this, and then it'll be time to start reading. I'm whispering because my parents are asleep. It's time to take the makeup off. I love this part of my day. I really do. Day to day, I don't wear foundation. On my face, I'm just wearing my Typology tinted serum, which honestly looks like makeup, but it's not. And I love it so much. But obviously I put on foundation tonight because we went out to dinner. But my lord, my hair needs to get washed so badly. Like, it might not look that bad, but I can assure you it's bad. Also, these are my favorite pajamas ever. They're from Cozy Earth. I've had them for years and I want to get them in another color. And they also have so many styles, but these ones are my favorite, and they're long pants, as you can see. Anyways, tomorrow is Thursday, and I honestly have no idea what I'm planning to do tomorrow. I'm still kind of waiting to see what's happening with jury duty. I don't know if I even mentioned that, but I was summoned for jury duty this week. So every day I've been checking, and I haven't been called in, which is, I mean, a good thing because my mom and I are hoping to take a trip this weekend. But it all depends on if I get called in or if I get released. And I haven't been released yet, but I haven't had to report in. So I'm just kind of in this limbo. So we're just kind of waiting around to hear. These little wristbands are a lifesaver when you're washing your face. I get overstimulated when the water is like seeping down my arm when I'm trying to scrub my face, and these completely trap the water and stop it from doing that. And I got them in a set with this headband, so love that. Got it in my eye. But anyways, back to tomorrow. I'll probably have my usual routine. I'll get up, I'll work out, I'll have coffee and breakfast, and I'll spend most of the day editing. Depending on what happens, we might pack bags and get ready to leave on Friday. We shall see what happens. I'm all ready for bed, and now I'm gonna dig into my book. This is my 5th book of the year. I just finished The Housemaid yesterday, and it was crazy. Let me just tell you, definitely recommend that book. But I'm switching it up. I'm gonna switch to a rom-com. So I'm starting Love Handles. I downloaded this on Stuff Your Kindle Day a few weeks back, so I don't know how good it's gonna be. I'm only 4% of the way through, and to be honest, I can't exactly remember what I read because I started it last night as I was falling asleep. So I am going to dig into this. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's so good to be back on the ice, and I can't wait to skate again whenever that is. But yeah, I just appreciate you guys being here. A very friendly reminder that the deadline is quickly approaching for my group trip. So if this is something you've been thinking about but haven't quite just fully committed and booked it, now is the time to book it because the seats are filling up and there's only a couple weeks left before bookings close for the trip. So please don't miss out on this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. There's so many of you already booked, and I'm so excited to meet everyone. We already have a group chat going on. We've had a Zoom call, and the best is yet to come. So please join if you're not already. And if you have any questions, please leave them below. Or of course, you can book a call with one of the team members. They will gladly assist you. So love you all to the moon and back. Have a great day whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next one.